Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Tony Harvin, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'd like to thank everybody for coming to the channel, liking, subscribing, leaving your comments positive or negative. Much love and much praise to everybody out there. This here is Live Conversations number 173. Live Conversations number 173. And we're here to talk about people disliking you. A lot of people out there, they claim they don't like you and things of that nature, but yet they'll keep checking on you. They'll keep checking your social media, and things like that and things of that nature. Once first and foremost, we're just having a conversation here. A lot of people get this misconstrued that this here is a sermon. A lot of people out there, they get it misconstrued that Tony Harvin is talking about scripture on here. No, not at all. You know what I mean? They don't know how to differentiate a sermon and just a regular conversation. You understand? So that's my disclaimer. I'm not a pastor preacher. I don't hold any type of office in the church. You understand? I'm a humble brother, just here having a regular conversation. You know. Um, so we're here to talk about this topic. What's up to everybody in the chat room and YouTube land and whatever social media platform this goes on? Because I know YouTube has third parties which they allow the videos automatically to be posted up on other social media platforms out of the country. What up, Cecilia Bryan, McCarver, Mr. Ham, Paulette? Um, what up to Flemings? One of the channel moderators. The other channel moderator is Call Me Bless. Appreciate the work, that y'all been doing. This topic is like an everyday type of thing, that certain people go through. A lot of us go through in general. I mean, you see it all across YouTube land and whatnot. Especially with people who post up, things of the truth. I mean, you're gonna see a lot of people making hideous videos about you. You're gonna see a lot of people on your social media, coming to your platform or whatever, even family, what I'm saying, even some former friends or what other devils is out there. You understand? It's just that people, they're very weird to me. You understand that? Listen, if I dislike something or if I don't like something, man, I'm not gonna sit here and waste my time on it. You understand? So I'm pretty sure a lot of us have experienced these type of things in life. What up to Naomi Hope and McLeod? What is that? Courtney? What up? What up? What up? You have to be strong in this business. Well, I will say that is correct. I will say that is absolutely correct. That you have to be strong minded. You know what I mean, and not let individuals over social media get to you. Because a lot of people are in jail, a lot of people are in prison, because they let social media get the best of them. You know what I mean? They live their life. You know what I mean? They thrive off of social media and whatnot. When people out there call them all types of names, talk about their mother, you know what I mean? Go to their mother Facebook page. You know what I'm saying? Go to their grandmother Facebook page and things like that. I'm not justifying that, man. Nobody should be doing that. Nobody should be going around to families' pages, snooping around and trying to inbox them and whatnot. Listen, I'm pretty sure you got other important things you could do with your life other than searching up and bothering people like that. You understand? But you better be careful who you bother, because like I said, everybody ain't saved. Everybody family members not saved out there. Be careful. So you're absolutely right at Ann McLeod as far as like being strong. You gotta be very humble, not let a lot of not well, of course we human, right? You know what I'm saying? We're human. So, people call us out of our name. Listen, we won't go back to the hood. We won't go back to the hood, when we was younger. Well, some of us, because a lot of them on social media, man, they never even got their nails dirty out there. They just was one of those kids who's probably was just looking out the window. and do nothing all day. Stayed in the house all day, got picked on in high school, got picked on in grammar school, and do nothing. You know, that's neither here nor there. But you know, a lot of us who grew up in the hood, man, we got it in. You know, we got it in, and now that we trying to get back, or excuse me, rather, we're trying to get right with God and things like that. You know, we try to stray away from that. We don't want to bring our mindset and our attitudes to that point. But when you're on social media, you know, whether you're a low tier YouTuber, you're a low tier Facebooker, medium tier, or even a high tier. You know, high tiers like DJ Vlad, Academics, Hassan Campbell. I call him, he probably medium tier. You know, things like that. Gino is high tier. The Truth of God, that stuff is high tier. Even if you just got 5 subscribers, but you know you're going to strive, you're going to have people out there. You got to be prepared for this stuff, man. People are going to talk about you. People are going to curse you out. People are going to make videos about you. Negative videos. They're going to go to your Facebook page. You know what I'm saying? They're going to do that. They're going to go through your family's Facebook page. Even if you got your friends list private, they could click on your picture, look at the likes, scroll down. Okay, let me see if this person got the same last name as Tony Harvin. Okay, such and such Harvin. Let me go to their page. Let me go on it and let me see what they're writing. This is what people do. This is what they do with their time. You know, I've seen it. You know, I've seen it. It's crazy. Neff Pebbles. What up, what up, what up? Hope all is well. Let me see what you said. You says keep on doing what you know that got these player haters on your page. What up, Latanya? You says greetings and everyone that is on the chat. You hope everybody is having a blessed day. Appreciate that. What up, 10 Ninjas? He says love the health videos and all the discussion videos. Appreciate that, you know. So you know, the health and wellness videos are reference to exercising, you know, because I'm not gonna put out anything of like a physician or something like that, but I'm gonna put out what I know, what I experience as far as like being a trainer, you know, exercising often and try to maintain a healthy and balanced lifestyle. See, they ain't gonna listen. Haters, people who dislike you, they ain't gonna talk about the good stuff on your channel. They ain't gonna talk about the good stuff on your Facebook. Listen, you could be talking about, you know what I mean, how to eat healthy and how to exercise. They're gonna pick out the stuff that, you know what I mean, bothers them, you know. they ain't gonna put out the good stuff. You know, look what's going on YouTube right now. You know, tell them talk about the health and wellness. You know what I mean? Tell them talk about that. It's good content on here, you know. I wouldn't stare at people the wrong way at all. You know, it's great content, but you just got a lot of haters out here, man. They just irritated. They very the truth and real content things are irritated to them. You understand? All right. Eleanor says one social media came about. Satan doesn't have to work as hard. Latanya says Tony is strong. That is why he is a fighter. Well, you know, I thank the Lord that, you know, I thank the Lord for that for sure, you know, because not too many people are quick to run up on you. You know, not that it's about fighting or anything like that, man. You know, stalking. Naomi Hope says stalking. Absolutely. You know, you got a lot of weird people out there. A lot of weird people. I think I was on. Somebody sent me the link the other day. Somebody sent me the link of a false prophet, stating that. And I don't watch these false prophets. They make 2-3 hour videos, or people who talk about Tony Harvin or C Rock or Gino, or you know, those who represent the truth of God or whatever. I just watch a few seconds to a few minutes. You know what I mean? Like I said yesterday, I'm not gonna say and waste my time. 3 hours, you know, or 6 hours watching a video. You know, I could be washing clothes. You know what I'm saying? I could be going to Walmart or something, go shopping. You know, I don't got time for that. You know, I got kids. You know what I mean? Go to the park somewhere, play basketball, football or something. Quality time with the kids. But I heard, I'm not going to say the person name because I'm not giving these people free promotion. They said they sent somebody on his YouTube channel just to low ride. As I always speak about low riders on here. You know, I listen, I know. They said they send somebody over here just to listen to the videos. And I'm paraphrasing, but the foundation is that they send somebody to this channel or somebody. I'm not gonna say his name because he's a clown and he's an idiot, you know, and I don't respect him at all, you know. And the same way I say it over the camera, I would say in his face, you know, simple as that. They come on here and they low ride and they go back to him, and that's when they make their little demonish videos. You know, you're not an apostle, you're a demonish apostle. Simple as that. You know. All right. What up tomorrow? I like the crew. Appreciate that. Moni, good evening, Tony. Did you get my email that showed you some documented historical short stories? I would love for you to have Khalid and Hayes to come back and touch on a part two. Well, Hayes, if he's on here, you know, if he's listening, she said she would love for y'all to come back. Khalid, he wants to come back too. He wants to speak on something about him spilling a man's seed or something like that. You know, it was on my text messages. I don't feel like going through it right now. But he wants to come back on for a discussion. You know, when we have discussions like that, you know, you're gonna have demonish apostles, you know, to try to listen in and make a video to talk about it. You know, they dislike the channel, they dislike the debates, they dislike Tony Harvin. Why you coming on here? Why you seeing me? Why you sending your demonish agents over here to listen? For what reason? You know, I didn't ask y'all to come. I didn't beg y'all to come on here. You know, listen, y'all come on my channel, man. Y'all come over here and watch the conversations and y'all watch the lives. You know, he was repeating word for word in the discussion, word for word. Things that was on here, they was repeating it word for word. You understand? I'm the host, and I forgot, you know, word for word stuff. But yet, I said these guys repeat things on here word for word. Wow. You know, maybe we should hire them as a moderator and stuff like that. You know what I mean? They, listen, they paying attention. You know, let me stop playing. I'm just joking. You know, they paying attention. Like I said before, they better listen and, you know, they better listen to the master. You know what I'm saying? They better listen to their master. Nah, I'm just joking, man. I'm joking. You know, they're gonna try to rip this video and oh man, he said he's a master. You know, because a lot of people try to twist what you say up on YouTube. You know, like Mr. Ham the other day. Mr. Ham, you funny, man. He was funny. All right. Raymond says, greetings, brother Tony. I would like to ask why and where do you find the time and energy to watch something that he says, I would like to ask why and where do people find the time and energy to watch something they don't like but still tune in? I don't know. You know, I really don't know, man. Like, I really don't know. And the discussions be like 2 or 3 hours long. You know, it's just some people admire you subconsciously in their minds and their hearts and whatnot. You know, yet they don't like you, but yet they want to try to emulate, imitate, and duplicate what's on your channel. Have videos about you or talk about you, but they trying to do what you're doing. You know, they're trying to do what you're doing. Honestly, I don't get it, man. It's just some weird people out there, you know. What up, Cash? What up? What up? What up? What up? Mr. Ham says, keeping it 100. This is the weakest generation of all. The last real generation was the 80s and 90s. Facts. This generation, too soft. Moni, I would love for you to do a topic on Putin and Russia. Well, I'm not going to sit here and talk about Russia. You know, I don't really like to touch on topics like that. When you talk about topics like that, you know what I'm saying, YouTube may deem your video as deception and things like that. When you talk about stuff like Russia, when you talk about the jab, sometimes homosexuality, certain topics that they got in categories of the community guidelines that they will flag your video, take it down, and give you a community guideline strike. So certain things you can't touch on here. You know what I mean? Like Russia, or talking about the U.S. and Jews and whatnot. That's why I don't really touch on stuff like that, man, because they be quick to flag you. You know what I'm saying? So what it is with YouTube, they have a computer generator. You know what I mean? So with certain words and certain topics, a person talk about. You know what I mean? And quickly, their video can get flagged because it's already in the system that, you know what I mean? Well, we don't want these people to be talking about the jab, certain things of homosexuality, Jews, anti-Semitic, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's going to be something, one thing after another. Now it's the Jews. Now it's anti-Semitic things. You understand? Before it was the jab. You know what I mean? And there's some other stuff up there that certain things you cannot touch on, you can't talk about because it's already computer generated that they will flag that video. You know what I'm saying? And put a community strike on your YouTube channel. You know what I mean? And 3 or 4 strikes, your channel is terminated. You know what I mean? So that's my answer to that. All right. Ann McLeod says people talk about Pastor Gino. Better be ready because he don't care. Period. You better be ready because he will eat you up. And you got a lot of people out there. You got a lot of people out there, and you also got a lot of YouTubers out there putting out the truth of God, man. You know what I mean? I think that's a beautiful thing, man. They cramming this YouTube with the truth of God, man. They cramming it. I remember back in the day, it was just a few of us, a few YouTubers out there putting out Gino. You know what I mean? I believe it was World Made Simple, me, and I think that was it at the time. You know what I mean? Just me, World Made Simple. You know what I'm saying? But then, you got a lot more people, a lot more people who just rush YouTube. I'm talking besides First Church, you know what I'm saying? Besides their YouTube channel, I'm talking about like singular type of YouTubers and whatnot. You know what I mean? But people have bombarded YouTube, you know what I'm saying, with the truth of God, which is beautiful. And those type of haters, they upset. They are upset. You know what I mean? Listen, they tried this, they tried that, whatever. Every day I see a new YouTuber putting up the truth of God. Every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day. Hundreds, thousands. And those haters are upset. They are upset. they said before the truth of God is going to be destroyed and all this other stuff. And Tony Harvin is going to get a plague and all this other nonsense. But every day there's a new YouTuber out there putting out the truth of God, man. Just blasting the truth. You know what I mean? That's just making those haters upset, angry, pouting, scratching. You know what I mean? That's what's up, though. All right. What up? What is that? Lorenzo, 4th and Inches. What up, Ernest Beard? Sandra Moore. Eleanor says, are women allowed to debate? Have you had a debate about trousers yet? Trousers. I'm going to see what trousers are, man. Sometimes I forget. Trousers. What you mean? Trousers for women or trousers for men? Because looking at trousers, it looked like dress pants or something like that, like casual. It looked like casual pants to me, what I'm seeing on the internet right now. You know what I mean? So, what's your definition of trousers at LNR? Women are allowed to have discussions only if they are claimed to be a woman preacher, and they would come on here to try to debate their stance on the woman preaching. But as far as like debating over other topics and whatnot, no, not at all. You understand that? Not at all. But if a woman wants to come on here to give advice on, if she's a doctor, a nurse, or something like that, and things like that, giving advice and whatnot, then cool. That's fine. You know what I mean? A doctor can give advice, a nurse can give advice. If you're a judge, a lawyer, you know what I mean? Something like that. That's fine. You give advice and stuff like that. I don't knock them giving advice, you know what I'm saying, conversation wise and whatnot. But if they want to have a discussion on, women preaching or women evangelists, women apostles and whatnot, then cool, that's fine. To try to justify that, I'm for that. You know what I mean? That'll be cool. I try to reach out to a few of them, but they don't want to come on here. It was one that was going to come on here for it, but when the heat is on, the heat is on, man. The heat is on. Word. What up, Britt Blake? I appreciate that, Anemi Hope. You're right at Latanya. What up, Tasha? Britt Blake says, big facts on some weird people. It's some weird people out there. I met this guy about 2 months ago. I just wasn't feeling him anymore, and I blocked him, but he still hit me up from a different number. He just did it today. Well, social media love. You know what I mean? That computer love. It was a song out called Computer Love. For real. Computer love. I'm just joking with you. I mean, and a lot of people, that'd be a good topic to talk about, social media dating or something like that. You know what I mean? Down the road. You know what I mean? But you're right. I think I was having a conversation with somebody in reference to traditionally meeting somebody. How the fellas, how we are when we was back in the day. We see a female walking, on the stall, school, high school, and whatnot, and hey, how you doing? What I'm saying, you make sure your breath smelling good. Pop in a Tic Tac, a double mint, making sure you fresh. You got your new MJs on, in high school, for sure, you know. But in these days, it's a social media thing more so when meeting people, you know. It's pros and cons to it. The pros um, to viewing a person on social media is, they may have information up there, what I mean, that you could scan out. Because if somebody's on social media, a guy, and he's throwing up gang signs and whatnot, and crip walking or blood walking and whatnot, those are red flags. Smoking weed, I see a lot of people smoking weed, putting weed bags up and whatnot and stuff like that. Things like that. You can find a lot of red flags up there. You can search a person number, search their name, do a background check on them. I remember Taj, Evangelist Taj, I put up the video. I forgot what I titled it, but he said do a background check on people. Evangelist Taj from the Truth of God said do a background check on people. And that's the truth, man. Absolute truth. Even the men, if you interested in a woman, I would hope that she's in God, striving, for God and whatnot, and things of that nature. Both of you trying to strive for God, because that's most important, But even those type of people could be weird too, Listen, if you got to do a background check on somebody, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, for sure. You know. Adrian Cutler says, Tony, when the captain and brother Reggie going to debate again? Well, I'm gonna hit up Cesariak, soon to double check when he's free, and then we're gonna make it happen for sure. I'm still waiting on Elder Campbell from Plainsboro to hit me back about Reggie, but he ain't get back. I hope all is well. You got to remember he's about 80 years old or something like that. He's a very elderly man, so you just never know what's going on in general. Mr. Ham says, Tony, I call a spade a spade. G-Man was lying. Couldn't let that fly. Well, that's understandable, to my understanding, he's going live today to talk about what happened. I would hope he don't get disrespectful. I don't dislike him at all. I would hope he don't get disrespectful, because people in the chat was telling me certain things to go look at, about him. And I didn't know he did those things, that what I saw. I'm not going to say what I saw in certain videos that they directed me to, but I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know he did those things and whatnot and what have you. So looking at that type of stuff, that's a very weird individual. Very weird. You know, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. You know, you definitely got to be careful with what you put up on social media. You know, you definitely got to be careful and whatnot. And you also got to be humble also in general. Have integrity. You know what I mean? Even when the cameras is off, be careful. You understand? Because you never know when a person is recording. You know what I mean? You never know. You know, you may be a small time YouTuber and whatnot, you know, but you might be in the store cursing. And then somebody that one out of thousands of people who live in your area might be there that know you. That may record, take out that phone and record you. You know what I mean? And put you up on social media, exposing you. So you got to be careful, man, what you put out on YouTube or how you act out there in the public. You know what I'm saying? Because it's somebody out there that may know you. You know, even if you're in the chat room, you know, people research you, look at your picture, look at your name. You know, it's a thing where as though you could image search people, name search people. You know what I mean? Name search them. People can find out your email on here on YouTube. Search you up. You could have a different name on here. You could have Kid the Cat, 123. You know what I mean? People still can find out who you are. You understand? So just be careful. All right. Deron Harris says they are right. Gino doesn't play. He will eat you up if you come in if you come in half stepping. Absolutely. Tony, there's all types of friends that can be in your circle, but not in your corner. Flemings, wonderful. Eleanor says pants. Latanya says trousers are something the Muslims wear under their garment. Well, when I'm looking at trousers, you know, I see like casual pants. That's all I'm seeing. It's casual pants from like, what is that? Shein, Bluffworks. You know, you got Amazon. That's what I'm looking at. It's nothing about Muslims or nothing like that. You know, it just look like regular. It says trousers are a piece of clothing that you wear over your body from the waist downwards and that cover each leg separately. You know, I see just pants with a crease in them. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what it is, then regular pants, regular casual pants, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Um, um, appreciate that. At Hope, that's probably the light hitting it from the top. You know, that light is hitting it. What up, Dolo Child? Kimmy Kim says, "What if you are required uniform pants for women that you must wear at work?" Well, I think somebody had a topic yesterday about what type of jobs. I forgot who that was. I don't know if that was Sister David, excuse me, who had that topic, you know, in reference to the jobs that, you know, certain Christians rather, beg your pardon, could have, you know what I mean? Because I know a lot of jobs, you know, require you to wear pants or scrubs and stuff like that and things of that nature, you know. I mean, that's something that you will have to look into, you know. That's something you will have to discuss, you know what I mean, in general, for sure. But it would be a good discussion, you know, especially the women out there who are police officers, correctional officers, state troopers, and in law enforcement or in the military and whatnot. You understand? And they really got to really be in tune in reference to what they can wear. Well, I know some Muslim women on certain jobs, you know, they get clearance to wear things of their religion. You know what I mean? They get clearance for that. You know, so let's just say if a Muslim woman by her beliefs religiously, they require not they don't require them to wear pants. You know what I mean? For religious reasons. I've seen Muslim women wear like I don't know long dresses or something like that, something that they wear, and they head cover and all that other stuff that they are allowed to wear for religious reasons, and the job can't do nothing about it. Otherwise, that job will get sued. All right. So I mean, you could look if you have a job, you could look into it. You know what I mean? The religious reasons or things you can do. You know, based upon your beliefs. You know what I mean? Look into those policies with your work. You know what I mean? Bless one says, evening Tony, everyone on the line. Some of those people are are, are harm and dangerous. How can you hate on someone and still seeking out what they're doing and what not? Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Like Bill Ding, it's no debate tonight. Not at all. Red man, what up? He says, when is brother Jackie McCall coming on? Are you able to put a lineup on your page? What do you mean by a lineup? Jackie McCall and Chris, they're going to debate in a few weeks. You know, they're going to debate in a few weeks. Um, Britt Blake says, nah, it was when I was walking home from the Dollar Tree. I met him in person. He was, check you out, Britt Blake. Check you out. The traditional way. That's what's up. He says, but he was a weirdo. It's a lot of weirdos out here. A lot of weirdos, you know? For sure. All right. What up, Black Apple? Britt Blake said he approached me and was nice and sweet. But after I talked with him, it was just weird. What up, Paris? I'm good. I'm chilling. Fleming says the worst is those who don't like you but trying to move in on your close friends. It becomes a competition. You're right. What up, Kimos? What up? Adrian Cutler says, Tony, I know that you're from Jersey City. I'm originally from Camden. 35 years. I was born and raised in Camden, New Jersey. Camden is the trenches. Camden is the trenches for sure. Right next to Philly. Cartel's young. I don't know what they're talking about. They're talking about mobile. What up, poor Mountain Joshua? What up? Latanya says, did you and G-Man grew up together? Did me and G-Man grow up together? Well, G-Man is about 47 years old. Tony Harvin is 38, you know. I will say it's a small world, a very small world. He said he lived on Fulton. I lived on Fulton Avenue between what we call Jackson and Ocean. Captain Cesariak lived around the corner on Woodlawn Avenue. Very small world, you know, but I don't remember seeing G-Man. You know what I mean? We from the same city, but we cut from a different cloth. You know what I mean? Extremely, you know. I remember seeing Captain Cesariak, but I don't remember seeing G-Man, or I never heard about him at all. You know what I'm saying? And that was the hood, you know. So we from the same area, but we didn't grow up together. We didn't grew up together in the sense of friends. You know what I mean? He was 9 years older than me or something like that. You know what I mean? So, and I don't know anybody that's in that age bracket that know him. You know what I mean? I remember him mentioning to C-Rock that he said me and the host was from the same area. He can tell you or something like that. I'm saying in my head, like, I never heard of you. You know what I'm saying? You know, I never heard of you nowhere in Jersey City. You know what I'm saying? Ever. You know, and, you know, being in the boxing gym and the fighting gym, he used to always talk about, you know what I mean, people who had it back in the day, who was nice with fighting, who was nice with the hands and things like that. You know, I don't remember the old time coaches mentioning him at all. You know what I'm saying? The old time coaches didn't never mention him. Never heard of a G-man at all. You know what I mean? So I don't know what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Not that it's about fighting, but if you say something, you know what I mean, you got to have some validation to what you're saying. You know, not that it's about anything physical at all. You know what I mean? But once again, me and him grew up in the same city, on the same block, but I never encountered with him. You know what I mean? We was cut from a different cloth. You know what I'm saying? I was young. Listen, I was fighting and whatnot as a kid, playing football and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I was out there shooting ball. You know what I mean? I didn't see him. You know what I mean? I didn't see him at all. I'm sorry. You know? All right. Um, Black Apple and Cartel's Young. Guess y'all going back and forth. Let me Cartel. Oh man. Okay. Okay, Cartels. All right. Eleanor says, like Gino said, if they can respect the Muslim religion with head covers, they can respect your beliefs on pants. If not, walk away. Wow. That's what's up. That's what's up. What up? What up? What up? What up? Bill Ding says G-Man 47. Yes, he's around 47 years of age, I think. Um, yeah, he's up there. You know what I mean? He may have a clean face and stuff like that, but the man is almost 50 at the end of the day. I'm not knocking, come on, man. I'm not knocking anybody age and whatnot, you know. I'm not knocking that. Vern says, I figured you and Pastor were besties. Well, me and PJ is cool, you know. A good spiritual father who gives advice, when we talk and whatnot, once in a while. You know what I'm saying? But as PJ said, he don't get close to people. You know what I mean? He don't do it. He don't get close to people. Which is much respect. All right. What up, Ricky Williams? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? All right. Who else? Eleanor, you funny. He says G-Man is from 123 Sesame Street. Wow. That's funny. Kimmy Kim says I drive buses for public transportation. In Los Angeles, we need to have pants on as women in case we got to throw hands with the unruly. But I'll check into wearing long skirts for the sake of my soul. Skirts. Is skirts different from dresses? Listen, I don't know, man. They got to help me out here. What I see with the women who are saints, they wear like the long dresses, the long ones. The long dresses. Paris says, Brother Tony, you're 38. You look very healthy for your age. Your health clearly shows. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Tony, as long as we are able to identify who our enemies are, we can find ways to avoid them from destroying us. Be Sykes. Mr. Ham says, I'm iffy about women that watch too much TV like Oxygen or Lifetime. That's what's up. All right, we're about to end this live. I hope everybody have a wonderful night. We was here talking about, people disliking you, and but yet still checking your social media and whatnot. You know, who says did Gino Pastor Gino did a video on how to dress? Yep, absolutely right. So I hope everybody have a wonderful night tonight. It's a great evening, nice weather out there. I don't know when the next discussion is coming out. Lord willing, Saturday maybe. We're gonna see. We got some things in the making, some things in the works. You know, so I hope everybody have a wonderful night. Hit me up, email me BOXERTONYHAR VIN at gmail.com. Do remember to check out those debates, discussions, the conversations, and all other videos that's listed on this channel. I'm on Facebook, Tony Harvin. May you all have a wonderful night. Prayers and blessings to you all. Peace.